see there's a toilet in the back, so you can use the toilet in the back if you want to. And I can sit down here. You can also open the windows if you want to make a photo. Hoe gaan we het Oh, just pull it. Oh, you need some strength.
The other side. And out. Yeah. No. You have to. Yeah, you have to push back. Push the whole thing.
One moment, please.
Şimdi şeydeyiz. Amsterdam'da kanalda gidiyoruz.
You can open it if you want to.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Oh, both sides. No. No. This one.
Biraz rengi.
Well, if you want to make a photo, you can also come over here. But the bridges are very low, so that's not bridge.
Tamam.
Don't do this. Because the bridge will cut off your head. So you can make a photo from here to both sides, but don't put your head high upon this boat. Well, here we are, I told you, on the last defense canal.
Give me 1 second. Okay, 1 second.
Do you want to go out too, man? Yeah, you can make photos over there. Keep your head low. Well, Amsterdam. The first official paper with the name Amsterdam is from 1275. And this official paper was, of course, this is Amsterdam, taxes. So if you have an official paper with the name Amsterdam about taxes, there must be already quite a community before 1235. Of course, the only thing you could do here in this swampy area, like I told you, was being a fisherman, like those in Emmanuel, or a merchant, with all those rivers and ways. Are you okay? Hello. So 1275, already quite a community here. The first road bridge is coming up. So keep your back inside. And we have another view on the Rijksmuseum. Here on the left hand side. Very, very beautiful. And all these big houses here on the right hand side are built on the spot where the road used to be, like I told you. And those houses are built just for one family. Yes, those houses are most of the time offices. And not any longer belonging in the possession of just one single family. So, if we go a little bit further on your right hand side, you can see that's not a house, that is built as a church. That one over there. wonders over there. And it's not longer used as a church anymore. It's one of the most famous music halls here in Amsterdam. This is the former church here. It's called Paradiso, paradise for all the musicians who had their concerts in here. And even in my childhood, when I'm already 70, this was a very well-known pub here. And it still is. The Hard Rock Cafe here, on the right hand side, I told you before, and the nice square for leisure time. Well, here we are, a little bit further, and then you can see here on your right hand side a beautiful square, one of the most important squares in the city, and next to it the American Hotel. And the American Hotel is very, very nice because the interior is Art Deco, and that's so wonderful. So sometimes when I have some time between some tours, I go to the American Hotel, and in the Art Deco interior I order coffee and some sweets to treat myself. Such a beautiful, beautiful place.
Miro'nun bak şeyi var. Müzesi Miro. Nasıl, güzel muz? Ha? Ne oldu? Sen mi
I had a
oldun?
question here, if there is also time for shopping and buying some souvenirs. Well, not on this trip, because when we come back to the Heineken brewery, our bus can only stop there for 5 or 10 minutes. So there's no time in this tour for shopping. I'm very sorry. All the houseboats. Very good question then. Yes, well, we have a lot of houseboats here, but you need a permit. And if you have a permit, you have approximately 1,350 permits, and then you can dock here on the river membership. And that's why the 60s, they didn't get electricity. So when we visited our hometown, we had a London. Very nice adventure. But we didn't realize that everything disappeared into the canal. Nowadays, and they didn't need a permit at that time in the 60s. So nowadays they have all electricity. Sometimes you can see the electricity lines between the trees, and they're connected to the water and the running water and the sewage system. Underneath, the tubes disappear in walls, and then they're connected to the same systems as in the houses for the flushing water and the flushing toilet, the running water and the flushing toilet. So yes, they have all those modern technologies nowadays. And why so many houseboats? Well, you already gave the answer yourself. We have, and we still have, always a lack of houses and a lot of water. So if you want to live on a houseboat, you can buy one, and it's always the boat with a permit. Sometimes you can buy a boat without a permit. That's not a good idea, because then you have to take the boat out of the city. And the third one are small private boats. Can you see those small private boats? Sometimes it's much more convenient to have a private boat than a car. You can see here there are no parking spots for cars. Can you see this former storehouse? It's now a hotel with the red wooden shutters. Can you see it? And it's higher than 4 floors, like I told you earlier. This one is built in 1666. So we are already in the canal belt. Here on your left-hand side, this is the Princess Canal, and that building with the flag of Amsterdam on top, that big building with all that natural stone, is built as an orphanage. Because after Napoleon, after 1800, we had a lot of orphans. So that whole block over there was filled with an orphanage. Afterwards it became a palace of justice. Now it's completely renovated into a 6-star hotel. 6-star, that's the latest one.
From an orphanage to a 6-star hotel.
Yes, yes. And they renovated the wall over there, the walls over there, and the pavement. No cars allowed to park there. There you can see some prime spots to park the car, but there are no banisters. So you have to be a very good driver to park here. And if I want to park my car here, I have to pay €8.50 an hour. Wow, yes. That's why I always take my bike to go into the city. And if you live in one of those houses, you can enlist for a permit, but it takes years before it's your turn to have a permit to park your car. So this is the Emperor's Canal, the Defense Canal, and the Princess Canal, and all the warehouses. Then the Emperor's Canal, we are going into the Emperor's Canal, and the last one right over there on the right hand side of the, that's the Gentleman's Canal. We are going to the Gentleman's Canal too, but first we do the Emperor's Canal. Because this country, the Netherlands, was in 4 days part of the empire of Austria, of the emperor, or what's now Germany. So we were not an individual country. It was just a swamp, and we had city holders here to take care of the business of the emperor at that time. So at least one canal has to be named after the emperors. So you can see here houses with bricks and houses with natural stone. And those houses are built for one merchant family. One lot, 5 meters or 15 feet. 2 lots, 2 meters, 10 meters or 30 feet, or even 3 lots. 15 meters or
Çok güzel çekiyor bu.
45 feet. And the houses in the Middle Ages were most of the time built of wood and they burned down all the time, just like Paris and France. And then they said, we have to use bricks. So that's why we have bricks, and if you have more money, like this merchant here on the right hand side, you could import natural stone from Germany. And then you express as your wealth. I have a 2 or 3 block wide house, I use bricks, and I use natural stone. But you also can see, maybe on the other side, are the high ceilings. Can you see that? High windows, high ceilings, higher than the working class man houses. In all the side streets, they are built also in the 1600s for the working class men. Narrow houses, because all these houses are built in a square form. You can see here one of the side streets. And inside all those house blocks gardens. So the houses in the side streets, also on both sides, are very, very small. Sometimes only 250 or 300 square feet. For rent? In 4 days the working class man houses were for rent. And even at that time, social rent. Now these houses, the big houses on the big canals are always built by the wealthy merchants. Nowadays, most of those houses are owned by companies. So if you look to those houses, for instance, here on your right hand side, you can see 2 lots, natural stone, and a very beautiful decorated gable. On the gable you can see the hoisting beams or the pulleys. Can you see that? Because I told you when all the canal boats came here with the content, on the hoisting beam there's a hook. We put a wheel on the hook with a rope outside, tied it up, pull it up, and everything goes inside from the outside, from the beginning. And yeah, you can see over there, on your left hand side. Can you see the iron wheel and the rope?
Yeah.
Well, that's not a warehouse anymore. So they're moving in or moving out, or they have done it already. And nowadays, all these houses have windows, of course. In former days, they had just shutters. But now you have windows, and if you want to move in, move out, you still have